You know, there are quite a few options out there to choose from when shopping for your next barbecue grill, and the thoughts of going propane, natural gas, or charcoal are generally one of the first questions. But then there are options of smoking, there's smart app functionality, and different configurations. Well, my mission here is to help give you the information that you need to make an informed decision. Hey guys, I'm Jim with Techie Tech News, and these are the best barbecue grills of 2025. Now, besides reviewing the types of barbecue grills, we are mostly concerned about build quality, cooking range and ability, ease of use, and most of all, consistency. And of course, we count the rest as a secondary point system to add to the primary features. Now, don't worry, we've added links to all of these models in the video description box below. And with that said, let's begin the review. Brio Livefire Grill, best open flame grill. It really is hard to beat a flame grill. The Brio Livefire combines the brand's iconic fire pit design with a new and totally expansive grilling combo kit. Now, we've tried out the pricey but versatile Firemaster bundle, which includes a Livefire grill, skillet rest, outpost grill, flat top searing plate, kettle hook, a 1.5 gallon kettle, the X Series lid, and the Outrig tri-hook. However, if you don't want all the extras like the kettle or the Outrig, you can opt for a less expensive bundle that still offers the flat top and direct flame grilling, as well as heaps of storage for your fuel. We cooked up a feast when reviewing this grill, as the flame grilled 2 cowboy steaks to perfection, as well as some marinated shrimp, vegetables, sweet potatoes, and even cooked beets in a kettle attachment. Pros and cons. It certainly gives you a versatile cooking setup with lots of storage. The fire pit is also removable and it's built solid and sturdy, but it is one expensive unit, and you don't even get the lid with the basic package. Final thoughts. Although we did find that you do need to invest quite a lot of time to set up your cooking station, especially compared to the likes of a gas grill, it was easy to use the Brio once we had it up and running. The grilling grate was easily raised and lowered to adjust to the proximity of the flames, although when trying to use the disc, we found that to kind of be on the unsteady side. And in the future, if you need to find more tech deals, simply visit TechieTechDeals.com. Weber Slate 36, best griddle barbecue. The Weber Slate is the first flat top griddle from the brand best known for its iconic charcoal and gas grills. And while it's more expensive than the likes of Blackstone, it has something few brands can offer, which is a pre-seasoned surface that's rust resistant. Now, we have reviewed the same unit a few times over the last couple of years, and it is yet to face any issues with rusting, which is removing one of the worst bits of owning a griddle in the first place. Now, during our review, we love the expandable storage table available with the Slate 36. It has a huge cooking surface, although as of 2025, it comes in a smaller size for those who don't want or have the space for their yard. Now, we found that this grill heated evenly, for the most part, but as with most or all griddles we should say, it will run hotter directly above the burners. Pros and cons. We did love the evenly heated areas around the surface, and that the surface itself comes pre-seasoned. You also get a large amount of storage. However, we did find the digital thermometer to be a bit inaccurate. Final thoughts. When cooking everything from smash burgers to fried eggs, we found that the Slate was incredibly forgiving thanks to its non-stick, pre-seasoned surface. And if you're hoping to get yourself a griddle this year, or you're simply looking for a user-friendly option, this is the pick to get. Masterbuilt AutoIgnite 545, best budget home grill. Buying the best grill can be an expensive ordeal. So when we reviewed the Masterbuilt AutoIgnite Series 545 digital charcoal grill and smoker, we were happy to overlook some of its quirks on account of its being very reasonably priced. This is a pretty smart grill for just being under $500. It has a temperature probe included, which is ideal for tracking your meat remotely when smoking, but is also helpful for checking that chicken or steak are very well cooked when searing. We were able to make a 5-pound beef brisket in 5 hours, but our main complaint is that the top of your hopper will need to be open so that the hood can get some of the heat out. And when it came to grilling, despite the offset fire, our tri-tip steak was still well seared. It just took a bit more work to ramp up the temperatures. Pros and cons. We liked its ability to monitor the temperature via its smart app and its ability to smoke without any fuss. However, its minimum temperature was still a bit too high for slow smoking, not to mention that the temperature probe itself was kind of finicky. Final thoughts. The biggest issue with this grill is that it doesn't go quite low enough in temperature for a super low and slow roast. The temperatures range from 250 to 650 Fahrenheit, so it does get hotter than the Traeger Woodridge Pro, but it can't hit the same 150 Fahrenheit low point. But regardless, if you're someone who's new to smoking and wants a gadget or a grill that can do both, this is a really solid option. Traeger Woodridge Pro, best smoker grill. For those who love that authentic smoking, Traeger is a brand that needs no introduction. But if you're wondering if it deserves its glowing reputation, we found that it offered a luxurious and high quality finish that justifies that $1,000 price tag. As for how well it performed, our reviews found that the Traeger Woodridge Pro is more than capable of grilling at heats up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, it won't compare to the flame grilled charm or a charcoal grill, or the top heat of a powerful gas grill, but it definitely did the job of achieving a smoky char on the skin of some chicken thighs and managed to get that classic grill mark pattern on a burger and a hot dog. Now, it's in the smoking performance where this grill really shines though. It is ideal for that set and forget smoking. We made some incredibly flavored ribs and juicy, fall apart brisket with next to no supervision, and all that with the app that is user friendly too. Pros and cons. We love its set and forget usage with its intuitive app system, and its build quality is absolutely a benefit here. Although it does require a lot of consumables to work well, and to be clear, it's more of a smoker than a high heat griller. Final thoughts. Now, it's not a convoluted setup process or troublesome pairing issue. It serves to make grilling and smoking accessible, offering guided videos on seasoning and setting up your grill with recipes that can be used to get you started. Now, if you're not into smoking and you're not really going to be using it often, then this really isn't the grill for you. But if you're interested in straddling the worlds of low maintenance meat smoking and high heat grilling, bingo, you found your new cooking mate. Kamado Joe Classic, best charcoal barbecue. Cooks who love to try new things and want to expand their repertoire beyond the basics will love the Kamado grill. The best of the bunch is the Kamado Joe Classic 18-inch KJ23RHC. This ceramic baby is heavy and will set you back a big chunk of change, but it will reward you with unparalleled control over the heat. That way you can cook an artisanal pizza in mere minutes, smoke a pork butt for hours, as well as grill everything in between. But what you don't get is a lot of room to load on for burgers. We were able to fit about 8 in one go, so it may not be the best for cooking for a crowd. And while you can use briquettes, you'll find the best results if you use lumped hardwood coal. Pros and cons. We really liked its cooking performance, along with the taste of the food, and it's easy to clean. However, it is on the heavy side, so assistance will probably be needed if you need to move it around. Final thoughts. The Kamado comes with a wheeled stand and has side tables for resting your basting sauce or a cold one. But be warned, assembly will require at least 2 strong-ish people to assemble the internal ceramic elements and lift it onto its heavy base. However, when it's time to clean up, all you gotta do is pull out your ash drawer and dispose of the ashes. An excellent unit. Weber Spirit 2 E310, best overall gas grill. For a thicky, juicy pork chop with that crisscross grill mark, you just can't beat the Weber Spirit 2 E310. Want to smoke a turkey? Turn down the heat and you'll get a moist, flavorful bird with that burnished skin. This grill evenly cooks with minimal flare-ups whether you cook it on high or low. This smart grill is also compatible with Weber's iGrill 3 system, which means you can buy a compatible thermometer and monitor the progress of the cook of your food remotely using the Weber app. Assembly was also remarkably straightforward for such a capable grill. Its large wheels makes it super portable, but it also feels secure when in use. Now, although Weber does undeniably sell more powerful grills, the Weber Spirit 2 E310 gets the balance right between price and performance. Pros and cons. We like that it's portable, has tons of storage, and has an excellent heat range and evenness, and it was easy to assemble. However, you can get food stuck on the thicker parts of the grill, and it was a shame that the iGrill 3 thermometer was not included. Final thoughts. The Weber also includes an array of convenient features, including a shelf where you can stash things like mitts and paper towels, tool hooks, a side table that can be raised or lowered for even more space efficiency, and a temperature gauge that shows you the internal temperature of what the grill is at so that you can preheat it. I mean, this thing just does everything right, and for that, we award it the top spot on our list and recommend this to pretty much everybody. Hey folks, thanks for watching, and please let us know if there's something that you would change with our video format. At Techie Tech News, it is our mission to help you with your buying decision process by giving you quality information and making the most of your time. Now, if you have any questions at all, please just post in the comment section below and I will personally assist you. And also remember that Amazon has an excellent return policy to help you minimize the risk. But ultimately, please let us know which barbecue grill you would choose. Links to all these items are posted in the video description box below. And guys, when you're done, you gotta check out the next video.